Smoking up the herbs, guys, our only sacrament. Herbs for the service of man and grasses for the cows. Yeah, I'm Mr. One Africa.
Blazing.
This is Zachary representing all the herbalists them in Slovakia.
Woo.
I'm Mr. One Africa.
Roll up our next split, roll up our next split.
No cocaine, give we more ganja.
Roll up our next split, roll up our next split.
I am on no rock when him a bone ganja. You know the Rasta man him chatting from the hill.
What up,
which
what up?
The herb
what up? You already know who it is. It's your boy, that Big Daddy Papas Fritas, your host on the next Spliff. What's good? Word up.
What up, what up, what up?
What up, my man? So, yo, what up? Welcome to the next episode of the Next Spliff podcast. Coronavirus lockdown in effect. I got my man's here today with me. My man Justin hasn't been on in a long time. Justin, say what's up.
What up, everybody? Chilling. It has been a little while, huh? Been like a month, huh?
It's been a while. I mean, it feels like longer, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
But it's probably only been a month. If I'm going by episodes, I think you were in the early episodes, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it was like the first couple of shows I was doing.
Yeah, bro. I'm on this is like my 73rd episode, I think. So,
wow.
Yeah, we got quite a few. Justin, I mean, you know, Justin, it's been a while, to be honest, so we're going to have to go back and remind everybody who Justin is, why the motherfucker is interesting. And damn, bro, I look good on Instagram Live, because right now, me and my man are on Instagram Live right now, and I actually set this thing up so you can see me. Am I beautiful?
Do you not record, Do you not usually record yourself during the podcast? You just record audio?
So right now I am recording myself on my Mac as well. And what I do is I sync up the audio from the MP3 from the podcast, and then I put those on YouTube. So on YouTube, I mean, I just started doing that again. I did it for a little while. I even did a couple of 2-camera jammies too when DJ Zay was here. But now that it's just me by myself, I don't got time to be editing video and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I throw on the camera on my laptop and, just film whatever the fuck happens, even if I'm scratching my balls. And we're going to throw that shit up on the YouTube. So if you check out YouTube, the next Spliff on YouTube, you'll see some new videos out there. And it's basically like the last 3 episodes that I recorded, some shit like that. You see the mask. The mask is on. Even if I'm recording in the basement by myself, the mask is on.
Yeah, I see you posted pictures of it on Instagram. I was like, he loves this mask.
I love the mask. And, when my son, El Guapo Chapo, and his girl Samantha come on, when they come into the studio, I wear the mask, even though nobody else and clearly they know who I am.
Yeah.
But, it's like, when I'm not wearing the mask, I'm just that. But when I'm wearing the mask, I'm the notorious BDP, otherwise known as the Big Daddy Papas Fritas. You know what I mean? So,
you feel the personality come on when you put the mask on.
I do. It's like, when I go crazy on my intro, I can't imagine doing that unless I had the mask on. It just wouldn't be right. I would be self-conscious and feel like, stupid. But it's like, oh, fuck. It's like, ah. I love that shit, bro.
Be looking at himself in the preview like, I don't like the way this looks.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't have to worry about it because, let's be honest. I'm not the most handsome dude in the world. You know what I'm saying? Especially now that I'm getting up in my years. So having him, to me, this is beautiful. I'm fucking gorgeous. Look at this, bro. There's not a flaw. Huh?
Bro, I'm telling you, there's better masks you can get. I'm just not a fan of the whole freehold thing.
I'm glad you brought that up, right? Because I had a really hard time with the mask situation because, at the time it was me and both of my sons. And, I wanted to film some of the episodes, and we all need to be anonymous because of our jobs or whatever. And I was like, well, let's film the episodes, but let's put on some fucking masks. But, your boy El Guapo Chapo is too fucking, he's too cool for this room to fucking put on a fucking mask. I'm like, bro, put on the fucking mask. You won't do it.
He doesn't, he's not with anything. He was telling me, he was like, bro, he's all about the mask.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not about shit. Like, you know what I like to say? He gives up no ass. No ass. He gives up zero ass.
He's not even willing to try. He's not even willing
he just wants to walk in. He just wants to walk in.
No play.
Sit in front of the mic, and he expects brilliance to come out of his fucking mouth because he's such a comedic genius, the motherfucker. Fucking guy, bro. But yeah, I wanted to say more. Hold on, let me light up the spliff before we go any further. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because this is the next Spliff podcast, and while we talk, a spliff should be burning. Know what I mean? We should be smoking a doob.
Shit, we could talk about some lockdown stuff because it's been how long has it been since lockdown started? Like a month now, right?
Yeah. We're in the 4th week right now of lockdown city. I mean, you're in Florida.
Yeah.
What's the situation by you? I hear that in Florida they really haven't locked shit down. Is that right?
Yeah, they had a curfew from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. Right. But it was like, I don't even think it was really strictly enforced like that, but it was like everything, like non-essential businesses shut down, whatnot, but I guess I've heard people are still going to parties, people still going to church and whatever. It's Florida, people don't care. But
it's fucking crazy, bro. And I heard the cases are like rising over there. The numbers are starting to go up.
Yeah. Florida's. They say in Florida's getting kind of bad, and like my mother texted me that my zip code actually has like the highest number of cases.
Oh, that's great. Oh, thanks, Mom. You got any more good news, Mom? Anything else you want to tell me?
Florida, and she's like, "Oh, be very careful." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I need to hear right now."
Yeah, really. Fuck, shit.
I walk outside, I'm just gonna get infected. All right, thanks.
Yeah. Around here, it's scary. Like, me and Guapo, he lives a mile away from me. And we're kind of quarantining, not in the same house, but we're the only people that we're seeing. It's me, him. There's a small group. It's my sister, my mom, my wife's mom, my son, with his girl. It's about 10 of us. And, we're kind of like not fucking with nobody. It's like people come to visit. They drive by, beep the horn. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Keep fucking going. Don't stop in here, motherfucker. I ain't going for that. Oh, don't worry, I don't have coronavirus. Yeah, fuck you, get to stepping. I don't want to hear that shit. So, it is nerve-wracking, but I'm working from home, and I'm so busy throughout the day that I don't have a lot of time to think about it. And we're all safe, My other son, Zay, he's in upstate New York with his mother in Syracuse. There ain't shit going on out there anyway. I mean, even on a good day, there ain't shit going on out there, so I ain't got shit to worry about. I'm just worried about us here in New York, my kids, my mom, 75 years old, my father, I got to worry about those people. And they're taking it serious now.
And it's like a lot of people don't take it seriously until it hits home, until somebody they know gets it, until somebody they went to school with dies from it, and then it's like, oh wow, then it's serious. It's like, no, it was serious beforehand. Yeah,
it's like when somebody they know got sick or died, then they're like, oh. Then they know they need to start fucking behaving and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Then they actually start quarantining.
But here in my house, it's like lockdown city. My wife wipes down anything that walks in that house. Bro, she goes and does the food shopping. The food will sit in the backyard for a day before she even brings it in the house. And then she brings it in the house. She wipes every bag and box, wipes it down. I mean, she ain't fucking around. And, you need to be like that right now, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
It's surreal to to realize like this is what life is. You go outside, everybody's wearing a mask and gloves, and nobody's going near each other. We got the lines like, please keep your distance. I'm like, this is really something out of a movie.
How long is this gonna be too? You know, is it gonna be 6 months? Is it gonna be a year?
Right.
Oh, fuck.
Like we literally don't know. I mean, they were saying minimum till like August.
Yeah. And even when shit opens, it'll be a different world. It's not going to be, everything's open, bars are open, let's go to the restaurant. It's going to be a different fucking world, how you got to behave yourself when you're outside of the house and how you got to maintain your cleanliness and be conscious. The thing that I'm becoming more even when I'm in the house, is wiping my mouth and my nose. Even if I haven't left the house all day and I got an itch in my nose, I'll go wash my hands before I touch my nose. You know,
it's getting that bad.
Yeah, it's little paranoia like that is setting in.
And it's like now if you cough, first of all, if you cough in public, it's like crucifixion. Like it's over for you. Everybody's staring.
Yo, you might as well walk around saying the N-word. You'd be better off doing that than walking around, you know, fucking coughing out there right now. You'd be better off going into downtown East Harlem with a swastika carved across your chest. It is not a good time to be coughing in public.
Yeah, there's like everywhere's a ghost town. Like it's life is strange, bro. You
know, when I smoke a spliff, usually, like, you know, when I'm done, I'm coughing, and I'm home by myself, but I'm coughing and I'm looking around like, oh, shit. Anybody hear me cough? It's fucking scary, bro.
And now if you cough or you sneeze or you feel any little type of way, it's like, oh God, what happened when I went outside that other day? What did I touch?
You'll be out there trying to hold that shit like.
Yo, I've never tried so hard to hold a cough back.
You hold that shit, fucking burst the blood vessel in your eye and shit. Like, oh, fuck.
It's hard to hold a cough. Like, it's easy to hold back like a burp or something, but coughing, like, really wants to get out of your body. Like,
facts, bro. That's crazy shit. So, yo, bro, remind us who you are, bro. We forgot. We said we were going to do that, and then we never got there.
So again, remind us who I am. And,
who you are, yeah. You haven't been on in like 60 episodes, maybe more.
I mean, shit. I'm Justin. I'm his son's best friend. How long have I known Eli?
I know you since you're at least 3 or 4 years old. Since, you know, the pre-K, which I think is 4 years old, right?
Yeah.
So I know you since then, and now you're 24.
Yeah, I'm 24 now.
So I know you for like 20 years.
Yeah, literally. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah. I knew you since you're 4 years. Here I am doing a podcast while I'm smoking a spliff and talking to you.
When literally, what was it, like, just about 10 years ago, I remember you caught us smoking weed and you had to give us a whole talk.
Yeah, fucking guy. What a waste of breath that was.
And I knew it was going to be, too. It's like, listen, like, I don't know why we're even talking about this. Like, of course.
I knew it, too. In the back of my head, I was like, these motherfuckers can't wait to fucking smoke again. It's crazy.
You really can't just wait till it's not, like, something you have to. I mean, you still kind of got to hide it because you got the wife and kids and stuff like that. You got a whole home life and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hide it. Yeah, I have my basement. And I can smoke down here anytime I want. I try not to until they go to sleep because it does kind of smell upstairs a little bit, and I don't want that. But I'm done hiding, bro. I mean, I've been smoking so long, and it's the only thing I do. I'm not into the liquor. I'm not into the coke. I'm not into anything, bro. I just leave me and my trees alone, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Know exactly what you're saying, bro. Shit. I mean, lately I've been getting into I've been exploring other shit. Like I've been trying I was trying psychedelics a few months ago and stuff.
Did you do mushrooms?
I've been trying the hardest shit lately.
Like mushrooms and shit?
Say it again?
Mushrooms by any chance?
I mean, I tried that months ago, but but mushrooms aren't even like those. Yeah, they barely even work most of the time.
Your eyes look like they're popping out of your head right now. Let's have a peek, bro. Let's have a peek at those pupils. Let's take off your glasses. Let me take a look at those eyes.
Can you see them?
Bro, you fuck, bro. Those, bro, your eyes right now look like vinyl records.
Yeah, I'm definitely on some stuff right now. And like as we're talking, I'm like, it's kicking into. Like I can feel it like ramping up a little bit. But
while we talked, I saw it happen. I saw it happen. Like you started peeking right away. So first of all, if you don't mind sharing, what are you on right now and how much?
I mean, I'm just on ecstasy. It's just like one pill, nothing crazy.
Wow. So first of all,
triple stack, whatever that means.
Triple stack, shit. This motherfucker. I don't know what that is.
3 doses? What? Jesus.
Right, don't tell him that because now you're gonna start panicking like, oh my god, I'm on 3 doses. Make it stop. Make it stop. Bro, just let it take you. I have no idea. Right. I've never done ecstasy.
Right. I mean, it's a real like it just like you just flow into it. Like it doesn't really like hit you in the face like shit like smoking a joint will. You kind of just like flow into it and everything kind of just like I don't know.
Bro, the last time I did psychedelics was in the high school ages. It was in the mid 80s. They used to have. I was gonna say it's the 80s, huh? Yeah, they used to have this thing. I don't even know if it exists anymore. It used to be called mescaline. Mescaline. Yeah, those were big. Those were double barrel, triple barrel, purple. You know, and I used to have fun with those when I was in high school, and I would trip my balls off for like 8 hours. 8 hours. I remember one time, me and a friend of mine, we did a couple of purple double barrels. So we did 2 of them each. And we got in the car and we decided that we wanted to go to Rockefeller Center to go see the Christmas tree lighting. So, so we left with like a case of beer in the backseat of the car and we started tripping really bad. So we finally got to the Rockefeller Center like 6 hours later. The shit was closed. Every light was off. I don't know how we even fucking made it. It was Manhattan, bro, a 30-minute drive. It was like 6 hours later when we finally got there, bro. It was a fucking... And you know what it was, bro? We had a great time in the car. We laughed at anything and everything. It was a really good time, I must admit, bro. I mean, I won't try it again because I'm too old for that. And I got kids and shit. I can't be doing that kind of thing now. But you know, I did dabble when I was in high school.
I mean, I've heard like that it can be therapeutic sometimes. But I guess like you'd have to have done it like recently, not since high school. It's probably not therapeutic in that sense.
Well, I heard that they're using like this thing called cybacillin, which is like a drug that's in. I don't know if it's mushrooms or one of those psychedelic things, and they're using that to treat like PTSD, anxiety, and things like that.
I have heard about that.
They microdose it, you know. They give small doses of it, and people, you know, they're able to manage throughout the week with like small doses of that because it just makes you feel so fucking good.
Right, exactly. But I was just about to say that's why they keep it illegal because it makes you feel so fucking good. Yeah.
But if they could figure out how to use it as medicine, I mean, that would be stupid not to. The problem is that, you know, the amount it takes to make you really trip your balls off is a lot more than what they're going to give you in a medicine, you know. And in medicine, they're going to give you enough to try to target some kind of treatment that'll make you feel better somewhere, you know.
Right.
Not to make you fucking trip your fucking balls off.
Like Charles Manson. Shit, my girl's trying to talk about like some LSD experiments back in the 70s.
Oh yeah, they used to do a lot of them back in the 70s, bro. You know the Unabomber?
Yeah, I've heard about him.
So the Unabomber is this guy that went to jail. He was a brilliant scientist, dude. And what he did was he made bombs from a shack in the mountains, and he'd fucking mail them to people, and he killed some people like that. And yeah, so it came out after they arrested him that he was in a FBI experiment with LSD. That the FBI was trying to learn how to use it for mind control. To fucking, I don't know what they were gonna do with it, but they was experimenting with that shit. And that motherfucker was, bro, that was a real thing. There's movies on that or documentary on Netflix called something like Wormwood or something like that. It's all about that shit.
That's fucking crazy. They were trying to use it for mind control and they ended up fucking this guy up.
Yeah, bro. They fucked a lot of dudes up. Some dudes killed themselves because they were tripping so much they fucking jumped out a hotel window and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. A lot of crazy shit. A lot of crazy shit with that.
Fucking wild.
Be careful. Somebody's trying to fucking control your mind right now, bro. Look. Is it working?
No, I'm chilling, bro. I'm not that deep yet.
Wow, bro. So here we go. We started talking. You had taken your ecstasy about a little bit before we even got on, maybe a half hour before, right? So I would say it took about 45 minutes for that to really make some real solid, deep penetration with your bloodstream, huh?
Indeed, yeah. And I ate beforehand, so
anyway,
probably a little longer.
Took a little longer. Wow. But then it hit you, and now you're like, ooh, I'm happy. I'm so happy right now. I could talk to this fucking idiot with that mask on for fucking hours.
At least I know who's behind the mask. But you look ridiculous with that mask. I won't lie. It's funny. I fuck with it. But it's definitely ridiculous.
Well, that's the plan, bro. How am I not going to look ridiculous? I
think I do fuck with the Lucha Libre mask idea, though. I fuck with that.
That was my first choice. Get Lucha Libre mask. I was going to get Mil Mascaras for myself. Okay? I was going to go with a classic. But my sons ruled me down, bro. They ruled me down. This is what they would settle on right there. That's it.
But not a Lucha Libre mask.
No.
That would have been so much better.
How much lit?
It might have been tough to get the headphones around, but
no, it's easy, bro. It's mad easy. It's just as good as this. It's just as good as just. It actually the Lucha Libre mask are also 3-hole. Just keep that in mind, right? So it's the same exact thing. They're just decorated. Fuck. And they got a zipper on the back.
Right, exactly. I fuck with the Lucha Libre. Shit, I would wear a mask.
I'm gonna get
I'd wear a mask on the podcast, even though I'm all the way down in Florida. I'd just get the mask like, yo, see what podcast.
Just to fuck with it, bro. How great would that be? Yeah, we could do Instagram Live instead. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shit, I'm about to get a mask for myself. I mean, all I got is the little, coronavirus face masks, and that's not enough for right now.
Nah, get something dope, bro. Get creative with it, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get a mask of my own now.
No doubt. Hell yeah, bro. You gotta do this. But yo, check it, bro. My spliff is just about out, my G.
Got you.
Your eyes are bugging out of your head, so I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you actually enjoy that fucking trip. It looks like you're gonna have a good time.
Now you're making me laugh. Now I really know it's like kicking in because I can't stop.
Bro, you're fucking giggling. I could say anything right now. You fucking laugh like you was sitting on a gerbil. Fucking guy, bro. Yeah. Look at him, bro. You went breathless, bro. Look at that fucking laugh. Look at him go.
Yo, fuck you.
You're the fucking man, bro. Look at him. He's fucking laughing his ass off. I love it. Oh, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night. I can feel it. Yeah,
your face right now is hurting because you're trying not to laugh. Yeah, I can see that from a mile away, bro. Shit. Fucking ecstasy, damn, bro. Maybe I should try that one day. Nah, fucking around. So, yo, check it, my G. Word him up. It's been a pleasure.
As always.
Thank you for filling in tonight.
Yes, sir. Glad to be back on.
I want you to continue to be safe in this coronavirus lockdown.
Yes, sir. You too.
Right? And, check us out on social media. The Next Spliff Podcast on Instagram. The Next Spliff on YouTube. The Next Spliff on Twitter. What up? You know who it is. Till the next Spliff, y'all.
All the herbalists them. That's over here. I'm Mr. One Off Rockers. Roll up on next clip. Roll up on next clip. No cocaine, give we more ganja. Roll up on next clip. Roll up on next clip. I am on no ramp when him a bone ganja. You know the Rasta man him chatting from the hill. Which part the